You are watching Limited Resources Draft Series on MTGO Academy featuring Marshall Sutcliffe.
Hey guys, Marshall here from Limited Resources, and yes, ZZW. Zendikar World Wake is the format, and we are going to draft it. We're going to take a bit of a risk here. We're going to take one of the best cards in the whole set. I'm actually not kidding when I say a risk either. There's some really good cards in this pack. Core Skyfisher is excellent. Blade Tusk Boar is quite strong as well. Spire Barrage can be pretty good. Nighthawk's the best card, and we're going to take it. But the problem that you found when playing Zendikar World Wake, when it was an actual the live format of the day, was that black, being the best color, which it is, got heavily overdrafted, and taking a Nighthawk actually became a bit of a trap sometimes, where you'd take it, be really happy, and then realize that everybody else was playing black too, and that you weren't really actually getting that far ahead. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'm not going to overcommit to black, but I will certainly play it if it's there, as Nighthawk is unbelievable. This pack's pretty sweet. There's a Heartstabber Mosquito, which is pretty good. You get to blow something up if you get up to late mana, and it's a 2/2 flyer for 4, which is okay, good enough basically at 4 mana. This card's really good too, though. Merfolk Sea Stalkers, 3 and a blue for a 2/3 with Island Walk, and you can pay 2 and a blue to tap target creature without flying. You can use this thing to lock down the board in such great ways. There's also a Harrow. Predatory Urge is interesting. Enchanted Creature gets tap fight, which is kind of cool. But for me, it's between these two. We could just take the Heartstabber Mosquito and cut black, but Sea Stalkers is one of my favorites. I'm going to cut black, though. I want to see if we can make black work, because it is really that good. Oh, wow, another Sea Stalkers. Jeez. Also a Burst Lightning and a Mind Sludge. Mind Sludge can be insane. Check that out. You can just make them discard their whole hand on turn 5. It can get really nasty. But I'm actually going to take the Burst Lightning here, I think. Wow, I don't know if I can. Mind Sludge is like so sweet in black. It's just, I'm so gun shy about it. But Burst Lightning is one of the best removal spells in the format, in the set too. So certainly no shame in just taking that. Black-Red's a great deck to be in as well. I could also just take the Sea Stalkers. Yeah, hell with it. Let's commit. We're going to take the Sludge. And we're going to take basically all the black cards we can here. Here's a Ghoul-Draz Vampire. We'll take that. Hopefully we don't face this. That thing's insane against us. But yeah, let's just take the black cards until they're gone. And that moment has arrived. So what do we want to do? Grim Discovery is not very good. Return target creature card from your graveyard of your hand, and or return target land from your graveyard of your hand. So you get something back most of the time. It's okay, but it's hard to get lands in the yard. And Erased Dead isn't really that amazing. Paralyzing Grasp is okay. Molten Ravager is okay. Basically, we have a whole bunch of just okay cards here. Cliff Threader is okay also. I'll take the Grasp. All right. Core Hookmaster this late is a thing. We're slamming that. Bog Tatters is okay, but Core Hookmaster is like really good. I'm gonna actually just hide this and hope that we're that. Course, huh? That's insane. I'm slamming this Core Skyfisher. Apparently white is just wide open. This is like probably the best common. This might be, but this is probably just the best common for white, and it's one of the best commons in the set. And we got it 7th. That's weird. That shouldn't be there 7th. That's a weird thing. So happy times for us. Ravenous Trap doesn't do anything for us. Grim Discovery we already talked about, so I'll just take this Core Outfitter here as a body. It doesn't really do what we want. As we can see, though, the black already has started to dry up. Now we can lean, though, going the other direction and be hopeful. All right. Hegra Diabolist, 3/2 for 5 whenever it or another ally. You make him lose life. It can finish him off. We're going to take it. It's not amazing, but it could make the cut. Nothing much here for us. I'm going to take this Stonework Puma just because it can go into these decks and be okay. Nimbus Wings is okay. If we switch those, that would be really nice. I'm just going to take a Mindless Null. Not a great Magic card. But we do have 2 vampires. So maybe? Sure. That makes sense. The 2 life can be pretty relevant too. Alright, so we got some unexpected things from that pack. Let's just leave it there. It's pretty. But we did see that our early black was okay, but it started to get cut fairly quickly. So that's something that we're going to have to be aware of. Now, this next pack, though, we did our best to cut black. Remember, I passed some stuff I didn't really want to, but hopefully we're going to get paid off for it in the second pack. I think the third pack will be similar. We'll have 1 or 2 picks to scoop up some good black, and beyond that, no. Don't see us getting great stuff. All right, so our black is decent. Vampire Lacerator's okay. But we have much, much better options here. Kazandu Blademaster, Core Hookmaster, and Trusty Machete are all sweet. And interestingly, I think Trusty Machete is probably the best of the bunch. This card's kind of insane in this format. I mean, look, Blademaster and Hookmaster are first picks for this deck. Not close, but I'm going to take the Trusty Machete because I really do just think it's that good in this format. Looks so simple, but man, it does work. Makes every creature good. So hopefully we can wheel something out of that pack. I wouldn't expect a Hookmaster or a Blademaster to come back. There's a small chance we'll get the Vampire, and we'll play it if we do. If we get any one of those 3 cards, it will be a full-on fist pump moment, though. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nothing. Just straight up nothing for us. This doesn't do anything. I mean, it's not that it does nothing, but it's not what we want to be doing here. Oh, man. What a bummer. Scoot Mob's sweet. But we can't play it, obviously. I mean, we could take this Scope. We could take Bold Defense, I suppose. I guess that's the pick here. Yuck. Ugh, that is such a heartbreaker. We went from one of the best cards in the set to just a non-pick, basically. All right, here's a Vampire Hexmage and a Step Lynx. Oh, man, it really feels like we're fighting here. I'm going to take this Hexmage, though. Nothing like the old Outfitter Hexmage deck. Can't go wrong there, right? All right, nice pickup here, though. We pick up a Disfigure. I like Pitfall Trap, but Disfigure is way better. So that's nice. That's a good pickup. This is unplayable. This isn't very good. This is pretty good. You get to the 2 lands going back to your hand looks like a big drawback, and it isn't. I mean, it is meant to be a drawback, but it's also you get to replay the lands. You know, and that means landfall happens again. There's also Adventuring Gear, which is okay, and it's what I'm going to actually end up taking here. Gotta say, these packs, bad for us. And also cards that are good against us, but yeah, alright, well, as you can see, the packs have basically thinned out, but we did get lucky and pick up a nice 2-drop with Surikar Marauder. That guy can do work, and we want to fill out this part of our curve as much as possible. He's sometimes evasive, and that's pretty good. Gosh, nothing again. Whenever a battlefield, blah, 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 lands, it's just so awful. Hell with it. I'm taking the cool looking land. That's my play. Yeah, and we have nothing here again except for a Narrowscape, which isn't very good. More not very good stuff. So, yeah, you know, we knew what we were getting into, and we're doing the dance, and this is going to have unblockable, it looks like, versus like at least 2 of our opponents. Our mana is obviously going to be awful, but it'll probably be worth it. So it goes. I mean, it's not a disaster. We did pick up some really good stuff. But man, it's just, you can already feel that the packs are thin and they're not exactly flowing. All right, fine, I'll get that out of the way. And, you know, narrow escape, bold defense. Ugh. All right. Hang on, kids. Sad sack hit the board. We're not going to wheel anything here. We're approaching a playable deck level of playables here, so we can lean on that a little bit. Jeez. Shouldn't be here. I don't think I have a choice but to take this Ox, though. What? Gosh. That's insane. That might actually make the cut. God, look at that. Love that card. I mean, not that it's like... it's just not a last pick card. It's just not. All right, time to run good in our last pack. That is plan A. I mean, we are, you know, we could field the deck here. So we could just run really good, open a couple more of these. Or open one more, maybe get shipped one. I know I'm dreaming. Stone Idol Trap. No, that's not it. Okay, well, not a great pack for us. I mean, there's these two cards over here. Battle Herda is very mediocre. Hedron Rover, very mediocre. There's some good stuff in here, but not for us. I'm going to take Iona's Judgment. I just want to have the removal spell here. Oh, man. There's another Iona's Judgment, but this is not going well, kids. We're not going to take these things. This is like one of the sweetest artworks on a card that's not very good, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess we can get stuff out of the way. No black cards still, just stone nothing. So we fell right into the trap that we described, but we get a Core Firewalker, which is really good. It's also our second double white spell to go in addition to our heavy black beginning. So we just have the most awkward mana possible. All right, what do we got? A Jagwasp Swarm, which is fine, or a Pilgrim's Eye, which we would actually play, but I'm going to take this Swarm because it's pretty good in our deck. Oh, creeping up towards playability. Let me get that out of here. Sorry, John Laux. These two could probably go if we can figure that out. What does this do again? Target creature. Not that good. Everflowing Chalice is fine, but still not that good in the deck. And as you can see, our deck has just been completely hosed. We could run a Kite Sail Apprentice. We are going to have these two. But making it a 2/2 flyer, not that amazing. I guess with either of these, it makes it quite good. It's a 2/2 or maybe even a 4/4 flyer sometimes, so that is an option. Chalice is good in general. Not amazing in our deck, though. It's just okay. I guess we'll just take this Apprentice. Wow, another Apprentice, and there's even a Hammer of Ruin here. And a Pilgrim's Eye, which I'd really like. I'm going to take this Hammer, I guess. That gives us 3 equipment, and pretty good ones, too. What does this do again? If opponent casts a red instant or sorcery... Okay, yeah. Oh, this one's good. You can just ship the damage around. That's a nice one to pick up there. You can put your opponent in horrible positions with that card. Reporting for duty. I don't know if you're going to make it the team. All right, what do we got? A Shoreline Salvager. That guy's good, but you need islands. So we're going to take another Jagwasp Swarm here. And I like picking that up here. I like our 4-drops now. Evasive 4-drops are good. Might even be able to not play that. Although we have Vampire. This is not a Vampire. This is and this is. No, still not good enough. So that guy's out. Battle Herda or a Hedron Rover? Probably this guy. Not that guy. It's probably better than this. Yeah, blue just wide open. Calcite Snapper last. Whiplash Trap last. That's not normal. This is 23. That's our deck. It's sketchy. It has good... It has some power, but it's sketchy. Okay. All right, so are there any switches we want to make down here? Stormward Puma does almost nothing in the deck. This gets a little better with the Puma. We could push it over the top for this, but I figure the 3-powered First Strike, it works really well with this, and this. It just makes it really tough to block. I think this is what I want to bring to the table. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to play this. All right. 9-8. Wouldn't mind just actually making it 18 lands here. I could cut Narrow Escape. I could cut Puma. Maybe I just do it like this. I think this is actually just better. We really don't want to miss land drops with this deck. And we have really weird mana requirements in the early game that we're going to want to just have enough stuff to, you know, at least play this on turn 4 or whatever. So, yeah, let's submit this thing and see what it can do.